Hi everybody and welcome to TCW Fantasy Wrestling. We are live from Provo, Utah in the Temple 5-7. Alright, we got a great card here tonight. We start out with the first match. It is Maria Smith, the wife of Maniac Mike Smith, as she faces off against Violet Rose. This match went 12 minutes. They will be fighting again. This is a great match, a great feud going on. Maria Smith wins with the powerbomb. She wants the North American Women's Championship. She thought she got robbed of it. And then the next match, we had Sonya the Soul Shifter face off against Blood Rose. This match, 4 minutes, and Sonya the Soul Shifter hits her move. She calls it the Soul Shifter, and Blood Rose, done. Done out of it. End of story. Then we had a feud that will never die. Gutron against Garth Diamond. 17 minutes this junior heavyweight match went. 17 minutes. Garth Diamond wins with the Diamond Dust. Now, on January 11th, these two will fight one more time. In London, England, in a London Bridge match. They will fight on the bridge. We'll see what happens there. The London Bridge match, January 11th. The Firefighter versus Sunshine, now at Christmas Clash. The Firefighter faced off against Blueberry, and Blueberry won the match with the splash, but then Sunshine came out, started beating up Blueberry, and the Firefighter got pissed off and called for a match with Sunshine. The Firefighter beat Sunshine with a pinfall after an amazing match. And the Firefighter wins the match. And Sunshine and Blueberry fight yet again. These two are going to feud very quickly, very fast. TCW officials trying to set them up with a match. Blueberry and Sunshine will have a match, but the Firefighter won the match. And so he will have a very big match coming up here soon, as he will have a match. Now listen, the big news here, folks. He will have a match for the North American Heavyweight Championship at January Showdown. The Firefighter will face off against the champion of the North American Heavyweight Champion at the time. Now, there's going to be some big matches coming up on the 11th, too. We got the Firefighter versus Frank Savaldi. Big match coming up. The winner of that gets the Firefighter at January Showdown on the 28th of January. On the 21st of January, I'm sorry. It's going to be a big deal. Justin Chili faced off against Darkness. Darkness hit the Darkness drop out of nowhere. Justin Chili pissed off, throws Darkness into the corner post, and Darkness hurt his shoulder very badly. So this match has been set. Justin Chili and Darkness will be facing off at January Showdown, and that's going to be a great match. Justin Chili and Darkness. The rematch, January Showdown. Now, Dominatrix won her match against Felicia Mercury at Christmas Clash, and then kind of took her under her wing. So Dominatrix comes to the ring with Felicia Mercury. She kind of dragged her there. Just saying. And her Dominatrix opponent tonight, Misty Freeze. The match, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Dominatrix wins the match with a pinfall victory over Misty Freeze. And Felicia Mercury jumps Misty Freeze after the match. And so we're going to have that match coming up here very soon. Misty Freeze and Felicia Mercury, but Dominatrix is obviously going to be involved. JC Outlaw versus John Chandler. JC Outlaw wins the match with the DDT. Outlaw looking for the Hardcore Championship. He wants it really badly. And he will get his shot somewhere down the road. He will have at least a match in order to get to the championship. But John Chandler had no chance. Outlaw was just too hot, ready to rock and roll. John Chandler out there, and Walter Teacher comes to the ring. Walter Teacher comes to the ring as John Chandler was still out there, still nursing his wounds. Walter Teacher just kind of pushed him aside and took care of Big Daddy Slut Cake in 2 minutes. You will have Walter Teacher and John Chandler fight each other very soon as Chandler feels better. In another match, Blood Drinker and John Brute Force had just a blowout match. 17 minutes of just craziness. Blood Drinker doing a top rope jump on the John Brute Force out there. I think he might have hurt his knee a little bit. But John Brute Force hits a Brute Force bomb. 17 minutes for the pin and the win. We will see John Brute Force do wonderful things here at TCW Wrestling. George Sony, 7 minutes, makes Black Forest tap with the crab lock. George Sony doing very, very well for himself and makes it happen. Psycho Sam Black versus Tribulation. Tribulation, a big dude. Psycho Sam Black comes in. He is still very upset about losing the match to his former partner, the Love Machine, Johnny Love. Psycho Sam Black wins with the claw on Tribulation. And they shook hands afterwards. So maybe we will see a newly reformed group out of this. Maybe Sex and Violence Part 2. Tammy Stevens comes to the ring. She wants competition. Out comes Mona Slut Cake. 3 suplexes, pinfall, and it's done. Tammy Stevens, you will get your competition coming up here very soon. And the TCW World Tag Team Championships on the line. Danny Silver, Tom Bronze, the Twin Ports Gold, against the champions Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons. And let me tell you something, guys. When these 4 guys are in the ring, 21 minutes. It doesn't even seem like it goes 21 minutes, but it does. Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons killing everybody, retaining their tag team championships with the Doomsday Device on Tom Bronze, making it happen. Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons are looking forward to defending their titles again against Pure Sensation coming up here. I believe that's on the 11th. Let me double check. It's Pure Sensation versus Gene Stanley and Rusty Simmons on January 11th. Also, we will have the rematch without Mocha this time for the World Women's Championship. We will have Mary Firestorm versus the Vivacious Vanessa Very. And in the World Hardcore Championship, Barbed Wire Cage, the Southern Boy with Jessica Lee Richards against the Sumner. We do not have the World Heavyweight Championship match set up as we speak. But January 11th, a very, very special day, St. Andrew's Hall, London, England. We are going to be having some great matches there, so check us out here on thescottshow.com, the exclusive place to find your TCW Fantasy Wrestling. TCW Wrestling at thescottshow.com, and love it. Like it on Facebook. You're going to have a great time, and we'll catch you here real soon on the Scott Show Podcast, on where you can find it, thescottshow.com and TCW Fantasy Wrestling.